Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to take a look at the L640 31st Regiment as part of the Premium series. So of course, we do have a lot of different tanks to cover in this series, some good, some painful, and originally I was going to say this one was painful, but I'll show you why that's not the case. Before we go any further, as per normal, in the description below there'll be usual links to the Discord, the TikTok, and the Patreon page should you wish to support the channel via Patreon. And of course, special shout out to my Patreon members, RamRanch18 and of course Bosnas for supporting the channel via Patreon at the highest tier. I swear I need to catch a breather every time I say that intro part, but I digress. So the L640 is not, on the surface, a great tank, and there's a few reasons for that. First off, it's a 2-crew vehicle, and second, its armor's flat, which, you know, the turret armor's at least decent, but, you know, it's not invulnerable, pretty much. It's not going to be one of those sorts of vehicles. Compared to some of the other vehicles, though, this is actually pretty generous. Like, we have these two things, and then we have this, which actually has very good mobility. Then, of course, we have the Sherman Compensito. You've seen the updated premium review on this recently. And then we have the Panzer IV-G to round out the series from there. Well, I say round out this series, I mean round out the Italian part, and then obviously move on to France, Sweden, and then we loop back and do the ones that I haven't done yet, because they're in nations that we've already covered, and, well, I'm not going back just to do them. But yeah, so how did Joe break this vehicle? First of all, basic lineup as normal. I didn't put a bomb or anything like that, but I get two L640s, I don't think we're going to need it. So how did Joe break this tank then? Well, it's by using this belt. Now I know, the Panzergrenadier 40 does have superior penetration. I'm not going to deny that. And against certain models of Stuarts, we're going to have to load the Panzergrenadier 40. You're absolutely correct. But, have you noticed anything about this, Shell? I'll give you a second to think. I'll give you a hint. There's a vehicle in the lineup that I'm only bringing because Vendables will moan if I don't. But the L333 has pretty much the exact same shell, but it fires in single shot. The L640 has an 8-round clip of these Perforante Mod 35s. Now sure, the reload is longer at 6.4 seconds, and obviously this is a taller vehicle than the L3, and the L3 is more maneuverable. But, honestly, this thing is surprisingly effective in its role. And even though it's not as, you know, it's not as small as the L3, the fact that you can have a fully automatic L3, essentially, especially when you've got two of them, is actually pretty good. Obviously, compared to the Tech-Tree one, the only differences are the decals on the vehicle, including this weird Tasmanian Devil-looking thing. If anyone has any details on what this decal is, do let me know, because I don't have a Scooby. But otherwise, let's get into a match and see how we do. And welcome to the match. I didn't keep the default skin on for this one. At least I may blend in with the rocks on this one, but I doubt it. Obviously, we're in a 2.0 game because it's, you know, 1.0. We're not exactly going to be, you know, like getting down tiers, because, you know. But, yeah. So, like I said, this thing is actually not too bad. It's actually surprising, like, how people kind of sleep on this thing. I know, obviously, it's not as good as something like a Panzer 35, or Panzer 2, sorry, but honestly, this thing is genuinely not that bad. Nice one, teammate. That guy in the Flak Panzer's level 100, and he's stat padding in that thing, so yeah. I'm not gonna like condone it because, well, I'm in this thing. I'm not exactly playing, you know, meta, but yeah. I'll let you have your own opinion of that, dude, in the comments below. Okay. You can see what I mean about the mobility. It's not great. This thing is quite slow. But there's still more of them over there. Teammate just died there. Teammate just died on the cap as well. There is a guy over there, I know that much. I could move up, but at the same time, I think it's important I try and cover some of the flanks. Wait, what? You see where I think he is? There's only really 2 spots where he'd have a good sight line on A. Okay. No, he's there. And he's dead. I don't have a visual on whatever it is. Oh, I can't pen that with this shell. I have to load HVAP to kill that. That's a French tank. I have to load HVAP, and I think I have to be within a few hundred meters of it.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Or go for the turret front, I believe it is. I think it's where the gun mantlet is where I can penetrate that. I'm not 100% sure. I've not really dealt with these French tanks in this vehicle, so yeah, this could be interesting. He's waiting for me though. Like I said, I think it's the turret front where I'm shooting. Okay, can I sneak a shot in? No, I'm just getting shell shattered. This is one of the major issues of this vehicle, is the shell shattered. There we go. Nice. Got him. I thought the commander's hatch would have been a weak spot. Oh, hold on. Okay, he's dead. Let's move. Like I said, though, this vehicle's not particularly great, so don't expect this thing to be, like, meta-defining if you do decide to pick this thing up. I wouldn't suggest picking this thing up anyway, but you get my point. There's something coming up here. Where is he? Oh, he's there. Hold on. I left it a clip anyway, because I need to reload this clip. There we go. But yeah, think of this as a fully automatic L3 is the way I'd describe it. Oh, I didn't even see him there. I got 1 crew member. The explosive mass is obviously very poor because, well, it's an L3 gun. Well, it's an L3 shell. But, you know, when you get something that can actually fuse those rounds, it makes this thing pretty broken, is all I'll say. So let's get into position up here. Oh, he's there. Hold on, I'm just seeing him. That's a T-28. There we go. I got the artillery kill on the LVT. That's pretty good. We're on an ace now, so that's pretty good. We're doing alright. We could attack C. We're probably going to head there in a moment. Plane incoming. I can see that. Yeah, as you can see, the range penetration is not very good. There's a lot of planes incoming. This thing can double as an AA piece, if needs be. Yep, here comes an I-15. Got a survey. That's a bomb. We're good. Okay, they're capping A. Let's move. So this thing can double as an AA piece. It's not a great SPAA piece, but it can do it. Let's head over to A. We're not very fast, though. We kind of got lucky as well, because the APIT is not great for dealing with planes. Oh, shit! Oh, my gun's not firing. Oh, I don't have a gun. It's that freaking storm gas. I don't have a gun. My gun's out. My machine gun, my gun's out. He hit my gun barrel. I can't do anything here. I had no idea that storm pias was there, but yeah, that did not end well for me. Of course, it would have been nice if my L640 teammate was actually shooting at them, but well, what can you ask of teammates these days? That's a BB-1. I can't bring the gun up that high. The gun elevation is not that high. I had a 20mm in this general direction. Scare him off, maybe. But yeah, that SBJ thingy is really scary in this thing, because you can't really pen it. And well, the fact that they ambushed me, I mean, of all the places to hit, he hits my gun barrel, like, come on. I could have maybe had a chance of killing him if he did not hit my gun barrel, but it's like he wanted to shoot my gun barrel just to give his teammate a chance, which is fair enough, because, you know, it's low tier, we're not really taking this thing too seriously. But honestly, This is genuinely, like, really easy. Like, it's really fun to play this thing. Like I said, I don't play it much because, well, I have no real reason to. The only reason I would is the mark of distinction. Where's that plane? Oh, it's friendly. I thought it was an enemy. Never mind then. So I think A is clear from enemy tanks. Plus, if we die in this, I can just bring the tech tree one because they're exactly the same. It's literally just the decals. Like, that's literally it. I wish, like, if we was going to get copy-paste premiums, like, there'd at least be, like, some difference other than decals, skin, etc. Like, even if it's, like, a later modification, like, for example, the Hargo Commander, that thing should have a longer barrel 37, just like the later model Hargos, you know? Give us some reason to buy the thing. You know? I don't know. So, team's capping A. There was a tank destroyer up here. I can see him strafing it. I don't know what it is, though. Hopefully nothing too dangerous. I think it's up on that hill, though. I can hear a 50 cal, though, so it's... Yeah, I was suspecting an M8. So what I'm going to do, then, since we have no teammates covering this approach... I'm going to sit up here. And yeah, look, Stridswagen. Wait for him to shoot again. Okay, that AA can actually kill us. Front armor to it. Nice. He's down. There's that MA. Reload. Got him. Nice. I did not think I'd be able to shoot over the crew compartment, but sure. And relax. That's a teammate, that's fine. Let's move up to this little dip here so then we have a bit of cover. We're going to protect the caps that we've got. There's an IKV. Back it up. We're good. I don't think that's the... I think that's the gunner on that thing. Oh, that's a D2. I'm going to need to load HVAC for that. And even then, I can't penetrate it at this distance. I have to get really close to that thing. I think there's a weak spot on the turret ring. But, okay, back it up before it shoots at me. Alright, just under the turret ring. I think there's a weak spot. Non-penetration, okay. That's unfortunate. Commander's hatch, maybe? Nope. Yeah, this is standard long-distance engagement with these 20 mils. You just don't do anything. I have got a plan, though. I'm going to disable his track. You can't win if you can't get to the caps. There we go. That's him disabled.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
So he can't do anything now. He has to repair his track. You know, I don't have to kill him at the end of the day. If I can just distract him and like take out his track and stuff, we will win because he's not going anywhere in that slow ass thing, even with a track. And there we go. That's game. And he even got killed at the end. Nice. Did cost us a death, but I'll take it. Just a shame they hit they hit our gun barrel, which is quite unfortunate. But honestly, that went pretty smoothly. Like, this thing could do some work. And like I say, the fact that this thing is just a full-out L3 might drag some people to buy this thing. Obviously, you could just play the one in the tree, but, you know, like, if you're playing a 1.0, 1.3 lineup anyway, this thing just adds to it. And if you are going up to 1.3, Italy does have some excellent options. Like, there's the BA65, there's the J87R2. For fighters, you've got the CR42, you know, like, there's a decent bit of selection. And then, of course, when it comes to the, like, the other vehicles side of things, you've got the 4732 L40, which is not a bad vehicle. It's based on this thing's chassis as well. Same horsepower, same weight, it just has a better gun. Well, slightly better gun. Then you have the AS42, a decent AAPs, and also a decent vehicle in general. And And yeah, honestly, like Italy does have quite a good low tier lineup for those who are interested. And well, this thing just adds to that because, like I say, it's an extra 20 mil, it's an extra autocannon, premium bonuses, which fair enough, it doesn't give a lot of SL as you saw from that game. I mean, as you can see, 13,000, but you know, it also functions as an AA piece for 20 degrees of gun elevation. It's not bad at all, and even on a sale, it's only 125 GE, so you might as well pick it up if you've got some spare pocket change. But anyway, I'm going to leave you all to it for today. Really hope you enjoyed seeing the L640 31st Regiment in action, and I will see you next time.